Mollie and Matt are in the studio. Hey, hey.
Hello.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, hi. A very whispery Matt. I've actually heard from my producer, I'm telling you who told me, that you guys went out last night and everybody had a drink, but Matt had 2 cups of tea and an ice cream and you've managed to lose your voice.
I don't understand how it's happened.
How?
How is it happen? It's not fair.
You sound quite nice though. It's like raspy,
think so?
sultry
Maya,
vibes.
don't tell him this. No, please don't. He's trying to give off the rock and roll image by being like, we went out last night and I've lost my voice.
Oh,
Mate,
no.
you had a cup of tea.
2 scoops of chocolate ice cream and a flake. It was great.
Oh my gosh.
In
Were
a
you
cone.
shouting?
You what, sorry?
Were you shouting?
No, I don't think I was shouting. I think I'm coming down with something.
Okay.
So today on the show, Mollie's going to do all the talking, and when I talk, it's going to sound like you're listening to a easy listening station.
Yeah, but
So I'm
that's
going to be
nice.
whispering everything.
Hello guys. I do that sometimes just for the sake of it.
Stop asking me questions. Talk to Mollie.
Sorry. All right, Mollie, what's coming up on today's show?
So there's lots coming up. We've got Matt at the Ghost Stories premiere, which there's a very funny story, but I'm not going to give it away. Or can I, Matt?
Well, it's just a case of mistaken identity, but we'll tell you more later on.
Oh, one of those.
Yes.
Also, I've managed to get my hands on something from Mollie's past, which I'm going to be sharing.
Oh, no one wants that.
I know.
No, thank you. Thank
That
you.
makes me scared when someone says they've got something from our
Don't
past.
worry, we're
I
not
know.
playing the Saturdays.
Oh my gosh.
It's something from before even then.
Oh no. Well,
Listen,
okay.
I might have lost my voice, but I've not lost my sass.
The sass is still intact, and actually even a little bit more sassier with that tone, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sass and a husk, 2 in 1. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be listening on my way home.
Oh, great.
Thank
yes.
you.
And it's Mollie, it's your last show as well.
I know. The boys are all celebrating.
Good
I know.
riddance.
I'm sad. I don't get to look at your outfits every day and be inspired. I'm like, oh, what's she wearing today?
Babe, I'm inspired by your one right now. This is a good look.
Very colourful.
Good colour, yes.
Thank you.
No
Thank
one's
you.
mentioned my lovely green jumper. But
Oh,
fine.
sorry.
Let's just stay silent on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's all
Moving
right.
on.
It's a comfy casual.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep it as that. All right,
Yeah.
Mollie and Matt at
Comfy being the
one.
key word there.
See you guys in a bit.
See ya. That is Sigala and Paloma Faith and Lullaby.
You sound like... What do you sound like?
I don't sound good. I've lost my voice, all right?
It's outrageous. This is my last show and you come into work like this.
I'm
This is
sorry.
just disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
What have I told you about late nights, going out, drinking cups of tea?
I know.
Right, I'm taking control here.
Okay.
Thankfully, we've got all of this coming up.
Shout out to my ex. And hello to David Candy.
Matt, shut up. Carpet, lino, slate, whatever you cover yours with, Bastille have a song called Floors.
And like Major Lazer jumping over a big puddle, he's going to run up on you. Oh, it's going to be a long show.
BBC.
Mostack with What I Wanna.
Matt Edmondson and Mollie King.
You do the talking on Phil's bit.
I've been waiting for you to say that for months. My plan has worked.
Right, talk, say something. Say something. I can't
Okay,
talk.
right. Okay, it's Saturday. We're feeling great, especially Matthew here, who had a wild night out last night.
Listen, we went on a big Radio 1 team bonding night. All of our producers and stuff went out to play crazy golf because you don't have to be crazy to work here, but it does help.
Matt, you went crazy!
Oh, my goodness me.
Cups of tea for your drink, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. So I don't drink, right? So when everyone else is getting shots, namely Mollie, because you kept getting holes in one, and whenever anyone got a hole in one, they'd bring out a round of shots.
Woohoo!
You were all over it. I was like, right, what can I have here? What's on the menu for me? I know, I'll have a cup of tea. You sound like this today.
Hello.
So fresh. I sound like this. How off was the milk? What's going on? We have very sophisticated technology here at Radio 1 that can change how people sound.
Right.
Would you mind if I just fiddle with the dials over here and you just let me know when I'm back to sounding like me?
Oh, I would love it. Please, do us a favour.
Okay, how does this sound any better? Hang on.
How does that sound? Yeah, that's too high.
You sound like me.
I've gone too high.
Definitely what I sound like.
I push it back to there. That actually sounds more like me, doesn't it?
Does it? Does it really, though? What else have you
I
got?
go deeper. How's that?
That is better.
That is not bad at all.
That is working it.
Hello, everybody. This is the new me.
definitely stick with that.
I sound like I'm having a breakdown.
It's not good. It's not good. I think we'll have to go back to this one. Okay. Anyway, big show today. Lots planned. I'm not going to tell you about any of it because I got to preserve these vocal cords, people. That is Virtual Self and Ghost Stories on BBC Radio 1.
This is
BBC
Radio 1.
I should stop saying stuff, Molly. You should do the whole show now.
I mean, yes. Let's just do
It
it.
would help if I faded your microphone up. That would also
Trying
be
to
good.
sabotage me on my
It's
last
affected
day.
more than just my voice, guys.
We've had loads of texts in. We've got David here on the M6 saying, Matthew, you sound like Darren Brown.
Oh, I'd love to sound like Darren Brown. He's got the sort of voice that lulls people into hypnosis.
He does, doesn't he? He's way cooler than you. That's a massive compliment.
Yeah, I'll take that. Also, hello to Rob in Nottingham who says, no, it can't be Molly's last show. It should be Matt going instead, says Rob in Nottingham.
Thanks, Rob.
Rob, I hate to disagree with you, but actually today, I hate to agree with you. Actually today, I think you might be right. Imagine if my voice stayed like this forever.
I know.
That'd be awful.
It'd be great.
What, because you'd get a full-time job?
I'd get a full-time job here.
Get the gig.
Lewis has texted saying he absolutely loves this track. It's making him want to go out tonight.
Oh yeah, Ghost Voices, Virtual Self, if you like that. Lewis, it's pretty new. We're loving it here already one at the moment. Also, hello to Alan in Ledbury today who says, Matt, a bit of Molly sounding like a whale from yesterday should even things out with a voice. Oh yeah, if you missed yesterday, Molly won a game of initial reaction. I'm trying to get over it. And this was her reaction. Which we realised when slowed down sounded exactly like whale noise.
Home to the biggest animal that exists or has ever existed. The blue whale.
Part whale, part Chewbacca.
I'm so, discreet with how happy I was there with my win, wasn't I?
Oh, you really couldn't tell?
You couldn't tell, no.
Only someone who
Totally
knows you
cool.
very well could see that you were delighted. All right. We've got Bastille for you now. This is Flaws. Can you talk up to the time here, Molly, just where the vocal kicks in?
Right, I've got 3 seconds here. We love Bastille, don't we?
Yes.
That's Bastille with Flaws.
Matt, I don't care who's lined up next. Cancel them and keep Molly, says Rick. Example, if you're listening, don't worry, we're not going to cancel you. You are on next Saturday, all right? I don't take any kind of bossing around from Rick in Boston.
Rick, I'm totally listening to you there.
Do you know who really is going to miss you, Molly?
Who's that?
Producer Will.
Oh, good man.
Do you
Good
know
man,
why?
Will. Go on.
Because Will gets so much joy walking behind you when you leave the building and the paparazzi take your photo and he gets in the photos.
I wondered why he always walks so close to me.
It's mad. He's in like the sidebar of shame or the Daily Mail. He's in there like every weekend. And no one, like when famous people are in the Daily Mail or whatever on one of these websites, they will speculate like Molly King with Mystery Man. Will has never been categorised as Mystery Man. They've not even assumed. They've not gone like, oh, who's this guy in Molly's life? They've gone, no, absolutely not. At one time, he wore a balaclava and made it into the paper. I love it.
Oh, Will.
So Will got into the Daily Mail yesterday. You were wearing a fetching jacket.
You hated that jacket. Don't try and be nice because we're live on air.
It was all right. Anyway, Will's behind you. He's walking confidently. He's holding a piece of paper and a pen. Very much looks like an autograph hunter. And I've been in the comments and someone's written, why do autograph hunters always look so creepy?
Oh, try sitting next to him for 3 hours.
Listen, don't say that. He lent you his deodorant this morning.
He did lend me his deodorant and it was a spray, not a roll-on, so I am winning.
This is BBC
Radio 1.
That's Major Lazer with Run Up. Now, Matt,
Yeah.
I love this. Something really embarrassing happened to you this week, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Oh, I live for these moments. Okay, keep listening because it's coming up after this.
Yeah, we are going to talk about it. It is totally mortifying.
So, Matt, something mortifying happened to you this week.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was not a good moment.
Can you tell I'm living for this moment?
I know. Now, when bad things happen, embarrassing things happen in your life, generally no one's recording it, right? You
Yeah.
go through your life, something bad happens, no one's recording it. Where I was, someone was recording the whole thing.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, I went to see a movie this week. Really good movie. Really scary film called Ghost Stories. It was a little premiere type thing. I know one of the guys who's in the movie. I was going along because I was really excited that he's made this film. A guy called Andy Nyman. Directed it, wrote it, stars in it. I was there as his mate kind of thing.
All right, show off.
Turning up to this thing. Really excited to be there. Anyway, I get in. They're like, Matt, can you have your photo taken against one of these boards? You know what they're called. What are they called?
A step and repeat board.
A step and repeat board. That's what Mollie sent me a thing in the week saying I might come and see this. Can I just ask, is there a step and repeat board there? I was like, what is a step and repeat board? Because you were going to come to the movie and then you bailed on me at the last minute.
I'm never texting you again.
Yeah.
'Cause anything I text you, you say on air.
Step and repeat board, guys. That's what all the showbiz people call it. Anyway, so I did my photo and then a PR lady grabs me and thrusts me in front of a woman with a lovely jumper from BBC Radio London.
Right.
And I think, well, I don't know what she wants to talk to me about, but she must want to talk to me because she seems very keen. This is what happened.
I'm about to interview what I think, or who I think is a very young actor, the young actor in this film.
Already a bad start, right? This
Terrible,
is from Joe's
terrible
show
start.
on BBC London. I think you know where this is going, but let's let the interview kick off.
Please.
In actual fact, it's not the young actor, as you will discover with me.
Hello, welcome to BBC Radio London.
Thank you very much. I know this is radio, but your jumper is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
Thank you so much. I'm not patronising you. You have an extraordinary CV for someone so young.
I mean, how can I argue with that? I do have an extraordinary CV. She must have seen that one series of The Extra Factor that I did. Maybe she watched Release the Hounds this year. Maybe she's played one of my board games. You know,
That's when you should have known, Matt. She doesn't know it's me.
You have an extraordinary CV. Now, in the moment, I think, yeah, of course, that describes me. So this is how I react.
That is very kind of you to say.
Oh,
And I like that you describe it as a CV because I don't think I've ever actually had a real CV. So if you'd like to cobble one together on my behalf, I'd be delighted because I've never had to give anyone a paper CV.
Have you not?
No.
I mean, you have had some wonderful credits. And how...
Wonderful credits.
Oh, no, I can't listen to this.
Did she watch both seasons of the now cancelled ITV2 show Fake Reaction? I mean, because I have had some wonderful credits, guys.
Oh, Matt, I'm dying for
Did
you
she see me
here.
as a guest on Britain's Got More Talent last year? I don't know, maybe she did. Anyway, she continues.
What we will talk about ghost stories, but just as an ex-actress, what kick-started your career?
Well, right, so that's where I'm getting
That's
worried
what
now.
you're thinking.
As an ex-actress, what kick-started your career?
Why is she saying actress?
Well, she thinks that I'm an actor.
Well-
Yeah, that's like me. To me, that question was like, as your local butcher, I want to know what kick-started your career, Mollie. Doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I don't know why you're saying
no.
it. Anyway, this is what I answer with.
I'm not an actor, so I think you may have Googled the wrong person. So I'm a radio DJ for BBC Radio 1. Different person.
I honestly thought you were from Netflix.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to keep this in. We'll keep this in.
Right, so at this point, I've explained.
I can't listen to
I'm
this.
not an actor. I'm a DJ, right? So
Nice plug for the show there.
Exactly. So at this point, she must be thinking, okay, well, we'll just scrap this and wait for a real actor to come along. But no, she gets confused by it and asks this.
Would you like me to pretend? Shall I say that I'm someone else?
But you're playing a DJ, innit?
No, I'm not in this movie.
You're
I'm literally a guest of the thing. I'm not.
Oh my God! So aren't you?
I wish I was in this
Aren't you
movie.
off on this side?
That's normally my job, is asking people these questions. Yeah.
So just give us your name and the show you do and when it is. Go on, I'll big you up.
Sure. So my name is Matt Edmondson. I'm on Radio 1 Saturdays and Sundays between 1 and 4 p.m.
Well done, thank you. You've done me a big service.
No worries.
What a cock up, eh? Who is he? Do you know him?
Oh, thanks.
Who is he? Do you know?
Way to kick a man when he's down.
Matt!
I know.
That is so painful to listen to.
What a cock-up, eh? Who is he? Do you know him?
Oh dear. She thought that I was an actor called Alex Lawther, who's in the end of the effing world.
I can't listen to that.
And also in Ghost Stories. It's unforgettable.
What a cock-up, eh? Who is he? Do you know him?
BBC Radio
That was
1.
French Montana, Unforgettable, a bit like your interview there with Joe Good. Hey, Matt?
Yes, Joe Good there from BBC London interviewing me, thinking I was someone else. Every time I tried to correct her, she was trying to bring it back to the body of work I'd done, which I hadn't done.
Your long CV.
Do you know who Alex Lawther is? Can someone Google Alex Lawther? Because I think if you saw me through frosted glass that had been like smothered with Vaseline, you might go, yeah, maybe those two people are the same person.
I mean, you look nothing like him.
I'm basically a man with hair.
He's just got a full head of hair like you.
He's a lovely man though, Alex Lawther. I got to meet him at Ghost Stories. Charming chap. And I said to him, Alex, I was interviewed as you for BBC London. And he was like, well, did you do a good job? And I said, yes, I think I did. I complimented her on her jumper. It was fine. So many texts about this.
Oh, I'm loving these texts. It says, cannot listen to this. My cringe glands can't handle it. I want to rip my ears off. Please make it stop. That's from Anne Monique. I hear you.
Imagine being in it, Anne-Marie.
Oh,
unbelievable.
So painful.
A little text here that says, Alice Levine, if she's listening, alongside the rest of the nation, is going to be holding her teeth. When Alice finds something a bit cringy, she has to grip her teeth between her thumb and her finger. She can't handle it. And that is full-on teeth-holding territory right there.
We've got another one. I'm dying for you, Matt.
I know.
All the listeners are.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Anyway, let's move on with our lives. I'm not in Ghost Stories. I'm not Alex Lawther, but I do have an exceptional CV for someone my age.
That's Mabel and Notes with Fine Line. You're listening to Matt and Mollie. Although mainly Mollie, Matt thinks he's ill.
Lost my voice, right? Thankfully, playing lots of songs today. Songs that sound like this.
All my friends are wasted, except Matt, who sounds like this on 2 cups of tea.
Putting his National Trust membership to good use, Ed Sheeran is visiting a castle on the hill.
I wish I was looking at the man. Instead, I'm looking at Matt Edmondson, not Alex Lawther. That's Fickle Friends Swim.
Matt Edmondson and Mollie King.
You're listening to Matt and Mollie here. We're having a lovely afternoon, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
So this week Matt got confused for somebody else, and it seems like there's quite a lot of cases out there of mistaken identity. They do happen all the time. Isn't that right, Mollie?
It is, unfortunately, yeah.
Go on, please tell us what happened to you.
So basically, I did work in care as a support worker at the time. Obviously, I'm going to have to anonymise names.
Right.
But I went in to support an individual, or I thought I went in to support an individual who had just been discharged from hospital. And I went into the completely wrong flat. So I knocked on this door and said, "Hi, I'm Mollie. I'm here to help you with your personal care this morning." And this lady was like, "Sure, come on in." Anyway, for about half an hour, I'm calling her Betty and I'm washing her back and chatting to her about her life and her husband. And about half an hour in, she's like, "My name's not Betty." And I was like, Are you certain? Like, are you sure that's not your name? Are you lying to me?
Oh, no.
And she said, "No, my name is definitely Margaret." And I was like, "Right. Have you just been discharged from hospital?" And she's like, "No, not me." And I was like, "Why have you let me into your house?"
Oh, my gosh. So hold on a minute. But at this point, you have already washed her back.
Yeah, at this point, she's let me into her bathroom. I've been talking to her about, like, the team and what we're going to be doing with her. And she's telling me about her marriage, and at that point I was like, "Oh, I'm going to try and find the right person."
She's gone, "Can you go a bit lower? Can you use a loofah? I just can't get this itch out. I've been waiting for someone for years to come round and scratch my back."
Oh my gosh.
That's what she was waiting for, obviously.
Mollie, how long were you there for?
Half an hour. I was there for the full half an hour.
So when she
right
said...
behind on my schedule.
So when she said, "I'm not Betty," what did you do? Did you carry on washing her back, or did you say, "Right, well,
At least towel her off"?
I was kind of still doing it. But you know when your hands go a bit slower and you're like, are you sure?
Oh,
and then
no.
when she was definitely certain, I kind of like handed back the flannel and I was like, look, I think I need to have a look at your red file. And then
This is brilliant. To be fair, if someone showed up to wash my back, I'd let them right in.
come on in.
That is absolutely brilliant.
There's going to be a queue of people at your door when you get home. I need to wash your back.
Oh, Molly, good for you for keeping that going.
Oh God, it was painful. It was when I said to her as well, like I've got to go across. So she saw me walk across the block. She said, "Oh, you're going to Betty." No, she got discharged yesterday, and I was like, "You know Betty?"
Her back is filthy. Crack on.
Molly, thank you.
That is my favourite story we've ever heard. I would definitely let someone in my house to wash my back. Come on in. Let me heat the water up.
Oh gosh.
Right, got the vaccines for you now. This is Nightclub, Matt and Molly on Radio 1. Ed Sheeran and Castle on the Hill. What a big song.
What tune?
Right, thank you for all of your messages today on 81199. What have we got, Molly?
I have no idea. I can't see a screen.
Come on, producer Will. Your job isn't just to follow Molly around getting in pap shots. You've got some work to do as well. Show us the text.
Oh no, someone said... Oh, poor Matt. They're feeling for you, Matt, with the voice.
Yeah,
You're getting some sympathy here.
They say, Matt, you're sounding sexy with that voice.
I didn't see that text.
Hit me up. Listen, it's been said before.
There's one here. Matt's story has reminded me of the person who went to BBC News for a job interview and they thought he was from Apple and brought him on air.
Oh, yeah, Guy Gomer. Do you remember this guy?
I actually need to see this.
Right, this is an amazing story. Guy turns up at the BBC. I think he was like a taxi driver or he was just here on a tour or something.
Right.
And they brought him onto the news thinking that he was some sort of expert in IT. And he didn't say, you've got the wrong guy. He just tried to get through the interview.
Well, Guy Cooney is the editor of the technology website News Wireless. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Were you surprised by this verdict today?
I'm very surprised to see this verdict to come on me because I was not expecting that. When I came, they told me something else and I'm coming. You got an interview there, so it's a big surprise anyway.
Literally,
he's a driver.
He's just like, he's not an expert. And they've gone, here's the thing, his name's Guy, and the guy they're getting on is called Guy. So they've gone, are you Guy? He's like, well, yes, that is an undeniable fact. They put a microphone on him, sat him down and gone, right, here we go. They then washed his back. No, they didn't. They didn't wash his back. For a full half an hour. Put the flannel down. Put it down. You've gone too far. Put it down.
Brilliant.
Hello to Rebecca who says, actually cannot breathe from laughing at that story from your caller Molly. Hashtag, hand her the flannel back. Hashtag, who's Betty? Really good stuff. If ever you've got a funny story you want to share with me, during the show, 81199, or you can drop me an email, hellomatt@bbc.co.uk. I'm due a sift through that email, hellomatt@bbc.co.uk.
Coming up, it's my favourite song, BB Rexa, Meant to Be. But right now, at 2:30, it's Newsbeat with Hannah Morrison. Niall Horan on the loose.
It's good, that. We love a little bit of Niall Horan. All right, Molly, it's your last show.
It is.
Sad times, but happy times as well, because you get to try Alphabetical.
I can't wait for this.
So, we recorded these calls before the show today, and the game is very simple. You phone someone up. They think it's just a normal chit-chat, but you're on a secret mission. Your mission is to start every sentence with the next letter of the alphabet. Start with A, then B, then C, and see how far you get. Who did you decide to phone?
Of course I called Frankie.
This is one of my favourite calls we've ever done on Radio 1. Listen up for Molly King's Alphabetical.
Hello.
All right, it's me.
Hi.
Oh, babe, how are you?
All right. I'm all right, you?
cold, actually.
All right. It is a bit cold.
Do you have air conditioning at your house?
No.
Everyone does.
You weirdo.
Frank,
No.
come on, you do.
I don't. Why would I have aircon?
Goodness knows why.
What? What's wrong with you? Have you had a shandy or something and you're all hyper?
How are you?
I'm all right, you weirdo.
I'm good
Are
as
you
well.
Okay.
Just fine, actually. King is always fine.
Yep.
Lots going on with you.
What are you doing, you weirdo?
Molly is fine. Don't worry.
What? I can't even hear you. Are you that bored?
No, honestly, it's all okay. Sorry, I've just got the giggles for some reason. But anyway, don't worry. I just had a question to ask you.
What, if I had aircon at my house?
Or something else, which is actually whether I could come to yours for Easter.
Okay. Are you going to be eating breakfast, lunch and dinner like normal when you come to my house? Or?
Probably, yes.
Okay, yeah. We haven't got any aircon though, so...
Oh, quite annoying that is actually. But it's okay. Have you got is anyone else coming for Easter?
I think my mum and dad and that are probably coming over, but we can squeeze in one more.
Relatives?
We're used to squeezing you in.
Sister coming over.
Molly, what are you doing?
Today is just a funny day. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. But as long as I can come over for Easter, that's great.
That's fine. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Unicorns are going to be there?
Yeah. Yeah, the unicorns will be there.
Very good, very good. I know that you like to, decorate the house. This will be great.
Yeah, okay. If you want to bring a unicorn over as well, that would be great.
Would there be anything else that would help if I brought along?
Are you bringing Alfie? Make up your mind. It's not a hard question.
X's and O's, lots of kisses. That's what I'll be bringing.
What? XO?
Yes, XOXO, like in Gossip Girl.
Right, okay. You're very interesting today, Mo.
Zip it, all right? I've got to go.
Bye.
Poor Frankie.
What I love about that is that I don't know anyone else that could sit in a room and make themselves laugh that much other than you. You should do that. Honestly, I've never seen you happy. You should just do that game all the time. Never mind the radio, just phone people up and try and get through it. You're having the best time ever.
I really was making myself laugh there. What word begins with U other than unicorns?
Una, she was in the Saturdays. Would have been a really easy one to mention. Just saying. All right, it was my turn next, and I phoned Jordan North to talk about my husky throat. How did I get on? You can find out after Khaled and Normani. It's Love Lies.
Khaled, Normani, Love Lies. That's brand new. I like that.
Hello to Sam, who says, listening to anyone has me laughing so much I've ruined all the makeup I've just put on to go out with.
Oh, sorry, guys. We've had Rosie texting in saying Molly making herself laugh, phoning Frankie. I think that was the only person who probably was laughing, to be honest.
That's not true. Hayden from Peterborough says, Molly just makes me laugh. Loving that alphabetical. Probably the best one. They also ask, Matt, who's co-hosting next week? It's Example. Sorry to bring it up. I know you get annoyed.
I know.
Sorry about that. All right.
Soz.
Okay. So, you did your alphabetical. It was then time for me to get involved.
Oh, you're up next.
I phoned Jordan North, the new host of the Greatest Hits show on a Sunday here on Radio 1. He was recently very ill and also lost his voice, so I wanted some advice. But remember, my real mission was to start every sentence with the next letter of the alphabet. Am I talking to Jordan North?
Speaking. Hey.
Buddy, it's Matt Edmondson.
You alright?
Can you help me?
Go on.
Dude, listen to my voice.
Oh. Have you lost your voice?
Everyone's got this thing that's going round. You lost yours recently, right?
Oh no, I've not given one. Have you got a sore throat?
For a few days now, it's been bad.
Oh.
Gulping, swallowing. I tried everything. I can't work out what to do about it.
I think I might have given it you.
Have you got any advice on what to do? Because obviously you've got the show this afternoon.
You sound really bad. You've not been out, have you?
I didn't hear that. Say that again.
You sound really bad. You've not been out, have you?
Just a little bit last night, but not in a big way.
Oh. Right.
Kip, is that what you'd recommend? Just having a lie down?
Yeah.
Lie down?
What? Yeah, have a lie down. What time are you on air at? 1 o'clock?
Midday through be after that.
Okay. I tell you what's really good. Salt water, salt and warm water, and gargle it. It tastes horrible, but that really helps with the swelling.
Not a bad idea.
Gargling aspirin and cold water is quite good as well. Just don't swallow the aspirin.
Only got one aspirin left. Is that enough?
Oh no, you need two. Hang on. Let me have a look. I've got. You know that this is like my speciality.
Quality produce is what I'm after when it comes to these medicines.
Oh, you sound. Say that again.
Say it again.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
That I wanted some quality products.
Oh.
Understandably.
Oh, where have I put my... I have some throat spray that's really good.
Very good?
Yeah, I don't know what I've done with it, actually.
Will it cure me?
Yeah, it costs about like, it's dear. It's about £8 a bottle, but it's good. Oh, what have I done with that? I have some throat spray. Ibuprofen, that'll take the swelling down if you've got a sore, if your glands have swollen up. X-rays
would show that it would kind of lessen the swelling. You're saying that that's what's going to happen. It's going to reduce the swelling.
Yeah, if you have some ibuprofen. Oh, obviously, honey, but no lemon. Because apparently, Grimmy said that you don't meant to have lemon because lemon's just as bad for your throat. But honey and hot water, Matt, that's like, if you keep sipping that, that's the best thing. In fact, I've got some I've got my honey here.
Zipping to the shops right now. This is really good advice. Thank you so much, Jordan.
Okay, yeah, just try and rest it and only speak when you have to. Hello?
Oh, sorry, I was resting the voice.
Oh, I see what you did.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Jordan.
Okay, good luck, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Speak to you later.
See you in a bit. Bye. Bye.
That is 5 seconds of summer. And when you're back. So, Mollie, hello.
Hello.
When we first started this show, we discovered something about you, which is that pre-Saturdays, you had been on telly as a kid.
What have you dug up here?
Well...
Oh, this is leading to something very bad.
This came off the back of you discovering a clip of me on Live and Kicking where I sounded like this.
Who has a question on line 2?
Hi, it's Matt Edmondson from Portsmouth.
Hello, Matt. What's your question for Peter?
Hi, first of all, I just am a huge BBC fan, okay, and I'd like to congratulate you on running the best television channel in the world.
Oh. Matt, what do you like about it the most?
I just love everything on BBC, but Live and Kicking, of course.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for ringing in and telling us that.
All right, I've got a question as well.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Okay, my question is, what is your favourite television programme on the BBC, and what inspired you to work for the BBC?
It's a good question.
Great question.
It's a really good question. So that was me on Live and Kicking. You on the Saturday show, you thought the tapes had been buried, but I've managed to find them.
How have you done this?
I know people. I know people who know people. I literally know both the people you're going to see in this clip from the Saturday show. And those people... are Fern Cotton and Simon Grant.
Absolutely. Ladies, hold on to your undercrackers because the one, the only, Mr. Justin Timberlake.
It's absolute mayhem here. In fact, things have got so out of control today that 20 of Justin's biggest fans have had to be caged.
20 fans are going mental because one of them will be meeting the man himself.
And there, right at the front of the cage, desperate to get on telly, is Mollie King.
I wasn't desperate to get on telly, I was desperate to meet Justin.
I mean, what a competition. Going to lock 20 children in a cage. The early noughties. So you'd obviously elbowed your way past every other kid there to get right to the front.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
You've got to do what you've got to do.
You've got to do what you've got to do. Let's find out more about this tantalising competition.
It's getting very emotional. It's time to pick the last fan. One of you guys will be going through to the next round. Okay, the rest of you will be staying in the cage, unfortunately. Right.
Forever.
Last fan.
12!
That's only Mollie King.
What's your name?
Mollie.
Well done, Mollie. Off you go.
Well done, ladies. Congratulations.
I
You
cannot
four
believe
will
my
be going
luck.
through to the next round. That'll all be happening in just a bit. It's very exciting.
Tell me about it, Fan. Can I just say, you look and sound exactly the same.
What?
Exactly
Matt,
the same.
I do not look like that.
Yes, you
I
do.
really don't.
I mean, we're going to have to get a screen grab or something and put it on our social media because it's uncanny.
I'm dying there. I'm dying.
Anyway, do you remember what you had to do to...
I think I had to, blow up a balloon or something.
That's
Now, earlier we had
absolutely
20
right.
fans. Now there are just 4. We have in the lineup Leanne. We have Adele. We have Melissa, who was a bit weepy a minute ago. You're right now, Melissa? No. No, and we've got Mollie too.
Fern doesn't care.
They're going to be battling it out in the next round to see who's going to get through to the final. So now it is time for round 2. This round is called Pop the Rivals.
Tell me
now,
more.
in front of you, ladies, you all have a pop star each. We can't see who they are just yet, but what we do know is they all have balloons for heads, as you can see here. And what you have to do is pump up their heads and burst their heads, leaving Justin the undisputed king of pop. Is that understood, ladies?
I mean, what a convoluted game. People complain about the rules of my game sometimes. All right, Fern.
Oh, I can't believe this.
So you're there, you're one of 4, and you're going to pump as hard as you can for
Can
the
I
chance
just say something?
to meet Timberlake. Yeah, go on.
I remember this, and one of the girls, can't remember which one, but she secretly started pumping before the whistle.
Oh,
yes,
my
yes,
gosh.
I know.
It's a scandal.
I know,
Someone get
scandalous.
Ofcom on the phone. Ollie's going to lodge a complaint. All right, let's have a little look.
Right, guys, are you ready? Ready to pump for Justin? Come on, man. In 3, 2, 1, get pumping!
Now,
Come on, Mollie.
your technique here is pretty dreadful, all right? It's pretty bad. Everyone else is going for big pumps. They're going big draws of air in, big pushes down. You're doing absolutely nothing here. Nothing.
No.
Which means...
Oh, no. She was the one who started pumping
Well,
hers
she's won it.
first.
She's won it. She's got to see
Won it.
Justin Timberlake. And that was the end of Mollie's opportunity to meet Justin.
Can you believe it? So close yet so far.
So close yet so far. Was it nice seeing that again?
It was absolutely dreadful. I'm trying to be cool here, Matt.
Yeah.
And you're showing me up here for who I really am.
That's true. You're just still a 14-year-old girl trapped in a cage being berated by Fern Cotton trying to meet Justin Timberlake. Was it weird seeing yourself before the Saturdays before you were famous on the Saturday show?
That was terrible. I looked so nervous. I thought I was about to meet Justin.
Also, you were trapped in a cage with 19 other children. Anyone would be nervous. Do you only do things associated with the phrase Saturday, by the way? The Saturday show, in the Saturdays, co-hosting Mollie Matt on a Saturday.
I know.
That's it. I'm amazed you turned up to work yesterday.
It felt very weird. Very weird.
I'll tell you what is weird. The fact that you looked exactly the same and you sound exactly the same. This is you at 14.
Wow, what's your name?
Mollie.
Well done, Mollie. Off you go.
Well,
That is not what I sound like now.
Say Molly.
Molly.
Exactly the same. Exactly the same. You're listening to BBC Radio 1 with Matt and Megan Trainor. No excuses. This is BBC Radio 1. Oh, Molly, I wish that I was having this conversation with you now without a voice that is barely there. I just want to say thanks so much for the last few weeks.
Thank you for putting up with me.
It has honestly been a genuine joy and a pleasure. We've had so much fun. You've been singing in the loos. That was good. What else have you been up to? We went to see a movie we both didn't like together. We went for pizza.
Yeah.
We got to interview Ricky Gervais together.
Yeah.
He was a big fan of yours. Bryan Cranston, he pretended to be a big fan of yours. What's been your highlight? What have you enjoyed?
Oh, it's honestly been so much fun. And, I don't like to give you a big head, but thank you so much for having me on. You've been an absolute dream.
Keep talking.
I mean, you're a bit like the older brother I never had.
Yeah.
And never wanted, to be honest.
Well, listen, there have been so many highlights of the show. There's one that I'd like to share with everyone that we didn't get around to playing on air, which is when Molly first joined and was practicing how to introduce Newsbeat. And referred to Duncan Middleton as this.
Music on the way from Post Malone and Blossoms, but right now at 2:30, here's Newsbeat with Duncan Middleton.
Uncle Duncan. Duncan Middleton.
It's a struggle because I have to sound serious there. So Duncan was being called Dunkle.
Dunkle. I'm going to call him Dunkle from now on. Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkster.
Oh, gosh. You're going to miss me, aren't you?
I am going to miss you. We have Example on the show next Saturday for a month. Then Scarlett Moffat for a few weeks. And then it is all about Radio 1's biggest weekend. It's going to be such a big deal. In a sense, Molly, it's a shame that you're not going to get to experience Radio 1's biggest weekend because it is by far and away my favourite thing we do in the year at Radio 1.
Oh, rub it in.
Well, do you want to come along?
Do I want to come along with you?
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Yay! I'm being deadly serious.
Are you actually?
Will you come back and co-host on?
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yes!
This isn't even me going off on a maverick move. I'm not being a baller here. It has been signed off by the powers that be.
You're joking.
I tried to talk them out of it.
Just when you thought you got rid of me.
I know, you're going to be back for Radio 1's biggest weekend.
Oh, what a babe.
Clear the schedule, clear the diary, it's happening. I'm so excited about it. Honestly,
yes,
we're going to have the best time.
Oh.
It's going to be really good fun. Right, we'll get Mr. Jam in a second. We're going to do a little game.
Can't believe this is happening.
It's happening. Molly, this is real life. It's the name of the song. That's how it's done. That is how it is done. This is Jude Dumont.
The sounds of Duke Dumont with Gorgon City and Nations with Real Life. It is BBC Radio 1. It is 47 minutes past the hour of 3. I'm Mr. Jam and I have taken over the side of the radio studio that has all the buttons because Matt has basically, as soon as I walked into the studio, Matt, you ran over to that microphone.
Yeah. I love, by the way, just how into it you get as immediately as you do.
I have to.
I love it. I like it when you're in because I feel like I'm listening to Radio 1.
I know, it's great. Literally. You're so smooth. So smooth.
Thank you, Molly. Thank you. That's
way
really kind
better
of
than
you.
Matt,
And not just on your head.
Stop it.
Not just on the old head.
Oh, yeah. See what you did there? So, it's been an absolute pleasure coming into your show and being part of the games that the pair of you play around about this time.
Imagine how much better it'll be when Example's here.
I think, I genuinely would say, I think that it's going to be about 45 minutes before he says something libelous.
Do you reckon so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, can you just keep from 2 o'clock free next week?
I think it'll be fine, but it's going to be Seat Your Pants Radio next week. Molly is a much safer pair of hands. Now, the game that you introduced me to, Matt, that I absolutely love, is the game that I thought I would bring back for the finale today.
Can you remember its name?
Justin Bieber!
Yes, Justin Bieber. Now, this is a harder question. Can you explain how it works?
Basically, you take the name of a celebrity and something else, and you mash them together, and then the idea is that I give you a clue.
Yeah,
you tell me the name of the celebrity, you tell me the thing that's been mashed up with.
That's really annoying because that's a better description than I've ever given of the game, and I've played it about 50 times. That's really annoying.
Well, let's see if we can make this as quick and painless as the month has been. Now, the first clue. I would say some of these aren't necessarily celebrities, so you do have to think.
Would you say to their faces?
Yes. The host of the next show, combined with a large scout gathering.
Combined with a what?
Large scout gathering.
Mr. Jamboree.
Of course it's Mr. Jamboree.
Easy.
I gave that one to him.
You did.
Yeah.
To be fair, you probably weren't in the Scouts.
I wasn't in the Scouts.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Clue number 2. The best Irish member of the Saturdays combined with a 366-day year.
Healy.
Come on.
Combined with what?
Oh, mate.
366-day year.
Oh, Una Healy Beer.
Yes! I love that.
I literally let you have that one.
You did, Matt. But you know what? I think that your competitive nature has got the better of you in previous games. So
Just to check, Mr. Jam, does Una Healy fall into the category of someone you wouldn't define as a celebrity? Because that's a very mean thing to say.
No,
given
not
that Mollie's
at all.
here.
Not
Okay,
at
good.
all.
I'm just checking.
We haven't got to that person
Matt,
yet.
how would you even say that? I'm right here.
Look.
At least wait till I've gone.
You know my rule. If Flo Rida knows who they are, they're famous.
That's true.
Frankie,
that is
Marley,
true.
Una, Vanessa, Rochelle.
And Flo Rida knows who I am, so that wins.
Does he really?
Does he know who matters, though?
He's no idea. He thinks I'm.
Thank you.
He thinks I'm Alex Lawther.
We all do.
Okay. Yesterday's guest on your show combined with something that you might have with gin.
Brian Cranstonic.
Oh.
Brian Cranstonic.
Yeah.
You're nearly there.
Oh.
Tonic water.
Brian Cans.
Tonic water? Try and put them all together, Matt.
Brian Cranstonic water, come on.
Yes.
Don't you get pedantic with me, Mr. Jam.
I'm only trying to do what you do to me.
That's my MO.
Not nice, is it? Not nice. Right, let's go. A member of the Saturdays combined with a film starring Renee Zellweger.
Frankie Bridget Jones's Diary.
Oh, come on, Mollie.
Come on, Mollie. And can we clip that up, please? That last little yeah, thanks. Matt's next co-host has been combined with an item of clothing.
Example over.
Yes!
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 Oh, it's good.
It's good. Right. Now, Mollie, if you get this right, it means that it's a draw.
Right.
However, if Matt gets this, then Matt wins. He wins the entire series.
What?
That's probably what's going to happen, just to warn you.
I mean, don't just break it to me now.
I'm going to break it to you right now. A member of the Saturdays.
Oh, yeah.
Not another one.
Which one?
Combined.
Oh, come on, Mollie.
With a Shakespeare play.
Mollie King Lear.
Yes.
Yeah!
Oh, come on!
Mollie, you didn't get it, and it was even your name!
Yeah, I went through every other member of the Saturdays in my head.
I was literally like Rochelle Hume.
Shakespeare's play.
Listen, what can we say? You're a loser. What else can we say?
What a way to go out.
Well, I'd like to give you, Mollie, what is known as the consolation prize.
Oh, what's this?
A couple of weeks ago when I came in, and you know how we do the My Dance Anthem on my show where we get people to pick an all-time classic dance anthem?
Yes.
Would you like to pick one for my show
I
today?
would love to.
It has to be a really, really good one.
Oh, come on, Mr. Jam. Push the feeling.
I don't know whether you're telling me what the record is that you want to play or you're just so upset at losing that quiz. But, Mollie, you can have one choice on my show. You don't have to say now.
Oh.
We'll get you to record like a little liner or something before you leave the building, before you get escorted out and not allowed back in again. But yeah, you can pick one tune on my show.
Amazing.
And Matt, you can do one next week.
Oh,
I don't need a consolation prize. Where's my real prize?
Your real prize, Matt, is that you get to keep your job here at BBC Radio 1.
Yeah. for now.
It's perfect.
That's Nick Jonas with Jealous.
And that is the last time you'll ever say what a song is. I know it's bye. That's not true. You're back for Biggest Weekend.
Yes, baby.
Please stop calling me baby, otherwise I will revoke those tickets. All right? I'm really excited about it. Mollie, thank you so much for the last month.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been an absolute ball.
It has been a pleasure and a joy. And next week, it is all about Example, who's doing a whole month of co-hosting every single Saturday. I would say I'm back tomorrow, but let's all be honest here. No one wants to hear this tomorrow, do they?
No.
I think it's very unlikely I'll be here tomorrow. Adele Roberts.
Lucky listeners.
Get the bag packed. I reckon you're in. Right, Mr. Jam's on the way next. Thanks, Mollie.
Thanks, Matt.